even told Dino, I'm like, I have to ask you this, if this is true.
Yeah.
Because I saw a photo, and unless it's Photoshopped, then maybe it's not true. But I saw a photo of you with the Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Can you tell me that story?
Oh my goodness.
No, for real.
It's
true, right?
It's true. It's not Photoshopped.
Okay, because I did not. Okay, no, wait.
It was when the phones. Nobody had iPhones yet.
Let me tell you
so
why.
So that's why the photos look super grainy.
I knew you for a while at this point, and I think we had just come out with Fiel Amor and whatnot, and obviously
you were finding it out afterwards.
I know. So let me tell you why.
Late.
I know, because I was watching all your videos, trying to help
get to
out
know
and,
me.
No,
stalking me.
No, stalking
sure.
you. I was
liking all the old pictures.
Yeah, I was like outside, and I was that guy. All right,
it's what he did to. It's what SpongeBob did to you.
You know that's your nickname from now on, by the way.
Spongy.
So literally, I'm not kidding you. No. I was watching all the videos for Fiel Amor, and so you were like trending on my YouTube, and it was somebody who was like Ingrid, she's such a legend, and she's this and that. Like, no,
legend.
You have like fan pages, by the way. You know this, right? Like,
no.
Okay, all right. Well,
I know
now
of one because she always tags me, but
okay.
no.
Well, no, you have fan pages, and on YouTube, there are people. You have like fans that are always like reacting to your videos or like whatever. And this one,
I've seen a couple of those.
Okay, well, this one, they were like, "Oh my God, she's so amazing! She's so amazing to the point to where even Whitney Houston." Came and talked to her. I'm like, wait, what? Skirt? I was like, okay, either this is super true, which I believe that it is true. I'm not saying it's not, but or like
it's a big,
or is he photoshopped this and he's making this up? And I've
lie.
never asked you, and
you haven't.
I forgot to ask you.
How dare you?
I know.
No, listen. Okay, so
but what's the for real story?
I got to go a little bit back.
Okay, that's
2
fine.
weeks in. I was invited to
2 weeks ago.
That's far back.
No. 2
weeks. Because last time I checked, I think her and Ricky, they're together right now, right?
No,
pour one out for her, Selena.
I got
Kobe.
invited to Kobe. I got invited to CeCe Winans Women's Conference. This was back in 2000. I want to say 2004.
Okay.
2004. So a while back.
Yeah.
CeCe Winans invited me to sing at her women's conference called Always Sisters in Nashville.
Okay.
Fine. But 2 weeks before that event, I have a dream with Whitney. I dreamt with Whitney. I don't know why. I had no business. I wasn't thinking about her. But I dreamt with her, and I was in an elevator. My dream is I'm in an elevator, and I'm like, Whitney, the Lord says, and I got super like prophetic, super like I was like churchy here, I was
Whitney,
like,
I'll tell you right
Lord
now.
says that if you return to Him, and this is for real, in my dream, I'm like saying this in her face.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you return to Him, He's gonna return. He's gonna give back your money, your mind, your health, everything. He's just come back to Jesus. Like I'm just like. In her face. This is my dream. And I'm like, I wake up from my dream freaking out. I'm like,
dream, she's like,
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
But I just was like, what was that about? Fast forward, 2 weeks later, I'm at this conference. I'm about to sing. I'm backstage, and they do this song in a dance. The song that CeCe and Whitney sang together, Always Sisters. I'll be here through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. When you are weak, I will be strong. Like that song, it's from the Waiting Tick Sale, produced by Babyface. Okay?
Babyface.
Yeah, like that's like one of, I love, who doesn't love some Babyface,
I love some Babyface.
So anyways, so I'm seeing this song being now danced, right? And I look to CeCe Winans' background singer, Leanne, and I'm like, hey, so is CeCe and Whitney Houston, are they still friends? Because I love this song. They do. I'm like just chatting it up back there. She goes, oh yeah, Whitney's going to be here tonight. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
I am freaking out. I'm like,
we're talking.
The legend is going to be here tonight. Like, you're not supposed to idolize anybody.
No, of course. But
I was.
She's pretty undisputed.
I'm the type of person, like, she was my vocal teacher. I would put her music on. I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat. You know, like I have a lot of her nuances of where she would put her vocal placement. I learned it from her because I wasn't like formally taught.
Right.
But I would be cleaning the house. Like, you know, it's like, I want to run to you. Like when how she just kind of throws the note and brings it back and throws it out there. Yeah. Those are the things that she taught. She gave me my technique, honestly. Like I learned from her, just listening to her. Point is, I'm pooping in my pants. Talk about flatulation.
Flatulation. Flatulation everywhere.
It's like, I'm like, oh my God. Remix. It's like, what are you, 5? You're like a 5-year-old. So anyways. I know, huh? So the point is that sure enough, they finish the dance and they walk her in and sit her right center stage, middle, front row. And I'm like, where your sound booth is at, where your computer's at.
Where my computer's at. Yeah.
And me here, I'm singing, and she's that close to me.
That has to be...
Stop.
Oh, no.
Wait, so you're singing for like one of the greatest singers of all time.
I'm singing the old Fed track, you know?
Okay, it can be intimidating to sing in front of 10,000 people. It can be intimidating to sing for the president or whatever. No. But you're singing for Whitney Houston.
Yes.
The singer, right?
Yes.
How
the voice.
What did you do? Like
I never looked at her. I just looked at the top of her head.
Looked over.
I just saw her at the top of the head. But the 5 songs that I sang, she was like this. Like I just saw her movement, but I wasn't looking at her. I didn't want to focus on her.
But was she trying to get your attention, or what? What
no,
was she doing?
she was on the crack. So I was like, so there was probably a little bit of an edge on her because she had just. So guys, don't laugh, but it's true. And
you casually say,
like, you know, like she's out of rehab.
No, because you're talking. This is pinnacle. Like 2004 is like.
But she comes from a Pentecostal background, so I don't know if it was just the like she's like
feeling it or she was feeling it.
She was both. She was both.
Okay.
And confirmed afterwards because the first day I didn't want to bombard her. I'm like, I love her. Of course. But I didn't tell you. So right before, when I see her come out and Leanne tells me she's going to be here tonight, I feel like God reminded me. He goes,
"Oh, your dream.
Chill, girl.
I got you.
Throw it.
Chill. There you go.
No, but chill, girl. Like." You don't have a chill girl? Because I'm not daddy.
No.
Oh, no, wait.
I mean, you can be.
Yeah, well, God was telling me, girl, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Because remember, you had that dream.
Yeah.
And that dream is setting you up to fulfill what I have called you to do. So it had totally different perspective. I had to compose myself. I had to walk with confidence, even though I'm like,
you're scared.
I was freaking out.
I would freak out too.
I am freaking out because it's like I love her. I love her.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so thankful that, you know, there's something when there's a difference, and I'm not trying to get religious here, but this is who I am. It's
of course.
There's anointing. And the anointing is described as the empowerment to do what you're called to do. Whitney was anointed to sing because she was anointed to do what God called her to do. Now, unfortunately, it took her to a whole other thing. But when she would sing, something would happen. People connected, you know? She had a beautiful gift. And I was recipient of that my whole life. I remember at 12 singing one of her songs for the first time. I believe the children are future. Like that was the first Whitney song that I ever heard back in the 80s. And I'm like, but God was like, this is not a coincidence, girl. I prepared you. Your heart has been prepared, because when I woke up from that dream, I started praying for her. So then to see physically in person the person I'm praying for and who I'm supposed to, I mean, I'm singing to God, but she's there. So anyways, I didn't meet her the first night. I wasn't going to do that. This was, you know, very it was delicate, you know, and she was there, like I said, right out of rehab. The second night, I'm like, this is the night. Is she coming? Is she coming? She didn't show up until right before Cece's concert.
Yeah.
And they sat her 2 seats, like literally right here, and she's where the water bottle's at.
Oh,
and the whole night I'm like, oh man, I want to meet her so bad. I'm like, you know, and I'm like, I'm praising, I'm singing because I love Cece Winans too.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm looking at her, and anyways, the point is that I didn't get to meet her because they escorted her out. I'm looking for my husband after everything's done.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Tony, and I can't find him. I go through some doors, and she spots me, and she goes, "You!" Like she had been looking for me. I'm like, no. I'm like, she's like, "You come over here. And she grabbed me by my hands, and she's like, "You touched me." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I believe." And I started singing for her. I started singing. I'm like, "I believe the children of the future." And then right as I'm acting like a fool, fanning, I hear God tell me,
"Oh, by the way,
don't forget." And she's like, when she kept on saying, "You touched me. And I was like, wait, Whitney, if I touched you in any way, it's because you saw the calling on your life,
right?
That God, that He called you, and He's not done. I said He's not done with you yet.
That's good.
And she's like, stop, you're gonna make me cry. And I'm like, no, you're gonna make me cry. I love you. You're my
this
teacher.
This is a super pixelated. I couldn't find it, but like y'all were like y'all were talking, and then she like I guess turned and smiled. This is the picture that I saw.
That's Tony. Yeah, that's Tony. You know, the iPhone when it was like, I mean, it wasn't an iPhone.
This whole picture is pixelated, but yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, it's because it's an old phone.
But this is what I read the day that obviously you impacted Whitney Houston with your voice, and I was like, wait, what? So I've always wanted to ask you, what is the story
Send
behind
me that.
this?
I don't even have that picture.
Oh, I don't know. I just found that on Google.
Hey, Tim, we're going to turn that to an NFT, bro.
Airdrop it.
I got you. I'll send it to you.
But the fact is that it was...
That's insane.
It was... So, you know when we had... I don't know if you ever had MySpace.
I did. Yep, of course. I at the beginning of MySpace.
Your song on my... Remember you had to pick your song, bro?
It used to be... Yeah, you used to have a top... I think at the very beginning it was top 20 or top 10. And then they slimmed it down to top 8 at the very end.
Yeah, well, I had the whole, like, your interest, who you want to meet, and all that. And in that, I had put, way before... I wanted to meet Whitney Houston.
Wow, man.
And when I got
to talk to her, minister to her, you got
hug her, smell her.
So you keep going. Now you sound like me with you. I was outside of her house. I was watching her.
So yeah, it was. I'm really thankful.
That's amazing.
Man. But I always all these opportunities, I always want to be a good steward with it. Yeah. Like you could fan, but we also have to live with purpose.
Absolutely, amen to that.
You know, and so
I've always wanted to ask you that, but my next question is, what's in the future for you? Like, what do you see?
I don't know. When are you gonna finish that second album?
Come on, dude.
Why is this on me? Wait.
No. I don't know. I feel like I do know. One is I really feel like I'm entering a really neat stage in my life where and this might sound really cheesy, but I feel like I'm becoming a mother to people. Like, you know, a mentor, right. Yes. You know, just kind of like, okay, wait, this is a new season, all the experience, everything that I've learned, everything that I've lived, can I share it? Can I give it? You know what I mean? Don't make the mistakes that I made, but also let me just help you. Let me walk alongside you. And so that is what I feel I need to be responsible for.
That's good.
That I do want to write a book. There's so many life stories.
Well, yeah, you haven't written a book, and
no.
I think that would be.
I do want to do that. Yeah. I also want to rest. I want to sleep.
Don't worry. There's gonna be one day where you're gonna sleep and you're gonna meet Ricky and you're gonna sleep the entire time.
Stop! My God,
Kobe, Selena.
how morbid. Oh man, Selena.
Selena, that's my girl.
I know. Como la flor.
Hey, they're releasing a new album.
Yeah, they are.
I saw that.
I saw
I did
that.
see that they're releasing a new album.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all original songs.
Yeah, Ingrid's gonna come out on it or what?
That I read an article.
Oh, there's another story.
Whoa.
You don't know about my story with Selena?
Hold
All right, let's go
on.
ahead and,
We're making this a part
You
two.
don't understand, girl. All right, Selena's like.
No,
like,
you don't know my story?
I will leave my wife for Selena if she came back.
God.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a
That's
joke.
why their
It's a joke.
sponsorship is being
It's a joke.
cut.
So we
It's a
have no
joke.
budget, bro.
No, it's just it's a prank.
I went to her museum in Corpus Christi.
Oh, I do know this story.
You know that
I do
story?
know this story. I do. I heard this story from Javi.
Oh my God, yes, because he was with us.
With you guys.
Yes.
So this story's crazy. Go ahead.
No, anyways, I go see. I'm a big Selena fan. Love her.
Me too.
And we go to her museum, which is probably the size of this studio, and it's a time capsule. It looks like the 80s. And anyways, the point is, I recognize her dad's voice, and he's like, I'm doing a tour, and I'm like, Abraham Quintanilla. And so I go run, and I'm like first in line for this tour. He takes us upstairs to his studio, and he's exactly like the Jennifer Lopez Selena, but he thinks he isn't. Because
Really?
someone asked her, he's like, ask me anything. But that's the way he talks. Like if he's mad, ask me anything. And he's like, and they're like, what did you think about J-Lo? They're all asking the questions. And someone asked, how close did Almost play you? Like how close? How do you think he did playing you? And he's like, he got me nothing. Like I'm nothing like that. And I'm like, what?
Like, bro, you look.
He looked like you. He acted like you.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the point is some people were there and they recognized me, and they're like, They asked me, can we take pictures?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. He said I'm scared by this point. He said no pictures, and he's like, please, one picture. I'm like, all right. And he saw it, and he's like, who are you? And I'm like that. Like that's what I remember how he. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm Ingrid. I'm a Christian singer. He's like, oh, okay. So later on, I just wanted the tour ends. It's like 2 hours later. I mean, the room is super small, but he's,
I've never been, but I've seen it. Yeah, it is small.
But the studio, he took us to see some, Mexican music because it's a record label. Mm-hmm. And he takes us down where they do like this prep for touring. And he go, I just say, Mr. Quintanilla, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. I'm talking on behalf of the whole 20 people that are there. Thank you. Sure. Selena meant so much to me being, Latina, but I'm American. I'm also Hispanic. I always had a struggle with my identity as I'm not American enough. I'm not Latin enough.
Man, was that not a perfect line in that movie?
I was like...
Because that was me too.
Yeah.
You're not Mexican enough for the Mexicans. You're not American enough for the Americans.
Yeah, and so I always felt like that. And it wasn't not until I embraced everything about me that I really feel like my career, my purpose, everything just started taking off. So the point is, I just wanted to thank him for that opportunity. Just learning from her and how she inspired me. And anyways, he was like, I want to talk to you afterwards. Like that. And I'm like, oh, snap. Like, he just scares me. I don't know. He's scary.
He is.
He's intense.
He is an intimidating guy.
And he took us to his office. Yeah. And it was Becky, Javi, Seth, Tony. And so Seth was like, Mom, can we leave? An hour, almost 2 hours in that. And so he's a Jehovah's Witness.
That's right.
So he opened up his Bible and he's like, how do you know that fire and brimstone really exist? Where in the Bible does it say? And how do you know if you're reading the right version of the Bible? And I'm like, what's going on
You're like,
here?
I'm not trying to debate you, dog. I'm just trying to
literally, there was a spiritual debate by himself first.
Yeah.
And then I just got fed up after an hour later. And I'm like, you're not going to change
I'm not going to change your faith and you're not going to change mine.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, so then I finally just said, you know what? After an hour, like an hour and a half, I was just fed up and I didn't want to be rude, but I was super polite. But then I was like, to the hell with politeness. I'm like, Mr. Quintanilla, thank you for your, like I spoke like this. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I love your daughter, but if anything has taught me right now, you're not going to change me. I know who I believe in. I believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. He is the Son of God. I'm like, you know, telling him this. And then on top of that, I go, and if anything, right now, the Holy Spirit is telling me that I have idolized your daughter. I have made her my idol. And the only person that belongs in that position is Jesus Christ, the Son of God. The only one and true living God. And he's like, okay. And we left. We left. I'm like, have a good life. I was so mad.
Have a good life.
I was so mad that I didn't even buy a souvenir shirt.
You're like, go tell Ricky I said hello. All right.
Man.
So, but I did get some good cheese. She did get a blood transfusion. So many people said she died because of Jehovah's Witness.
Because of Jehovah, that is a rumor. And
yes.
that's a really big
and
rumor.
because he's very honest too, which I appreciated that. He was like, Los Tigres del Norte, they've been spreading out these false rumors that I didn't let her get a blood transfusion and that's why she died.
That's a huge rumor though.
And I'm like, so what happened? He goes, she got it. But if I would have been there, she would have not gotten it.
Wow.
But he didn't make it on time.
Because of
I'm like giving all the
I know, dude. This is good, man.
That's a good stuff.
God,
What we
it's about to
want.
be a 5-hour podcast.
See, this is the podcast, Julio.
Yeah, dude. Take notes. So because of the I mean, it was fatal anyways, right? Like even with it didn't matter.
And what didn't help is that she ran. She ran, remember?
Yeah.
So her
She lost
blood
a lot
was
of-
pumping.
yeah. So they think if she didn't run, she
possibly
would have had a better chance, you think?
Yeah, but there was no one around. She made it to the lobby.
So
that's where she.
So what do you think is going to happen to Yolanda when she gets out?
Oh, she's done.
You think so?
She's barbecue.
You're barbecue.
Barbecue. Wow.
Dang.
I don't know why I got hungry. But,
I know.
you know.
I'm hungry.
I know. Me
now
too.
I'm stranded.
Dang. So you think she's going to meet Ricky?
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
I pray
that's
that
like
she
a thing,
meets Jesus.
I'm just gonna let you know that, right?
No, don't.
Instead of dying, it's like
you meet Ricky.
Yo, you ready to meet Ricky? Or
Wow.
is that too much?
Yes, it is. It's my friend.
Okay,
he was,
okay.
He was a nice
I'll stop
guy.
with the Ricky thing then. All right.
I'm gonna be like, are you ready to meet Timbro?
Oh, chill.
God.
Hold on, I gotta.
Daddy, chill.
Like, no. Okay, all right. No more Ricky jokes.
No more Ricky.
All right, Ricky.
Dale.
Love you,
Dale,
dog.
Timothy.
Love you,
Love you,
God.
dog.
Love you, God.
Love
Oh
you,
wait, do I
God.
have that? I have that one, right?
Jesus Christ! We love you, God!
Oh, man.
You almost met that guy, right?
I did. I met his best friend. Was super proud of his
He was
friend.
super proud.
He's like, that's my friend. You know that guy? I'm like, yes.
You're like, all right, cool.
There was a moment that's all that Seth would say.
Oh, yeah, that,
I love
that,
you, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
One day he will be on this podcast. We'll get him.
That's easy.
We'll get him.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
get
I
him.
asked if he was the real deal. They told me he was.
Oh,
Yeah,
That he is.
he's a real deal. Like that's him.
He loves
That's-
Jesus,
yeah.
and that's how he is.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
awesome.
I've seen videos. So yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Bring him on.
Well,
Bring
I
him
know, I
on.
know. Let's bring him on. Let's bring him on.
Let's make it happen.
Give me a recommendation list of who should come on, Ingrid, and then
totally.
And then for the live event,
Yes. I got you.
for the live
That's
event,
gonna
let's
be
You
go.
want
awesome.
people that are juicy.
Juicy.
You want it juicy.
I like it. I'm just saying, look, we're a real podcast, right? We're
Yeah.
not like other podcasts. I'm not trying to poo-poo on other podcasts.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that they're
You're going to do it anyway.
But I'm gonna still do it anyways.
Yeah.
So they like tend to like, okay, this is our format. We're gonna talk about this, and this is how it's gonna be, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, why can't we just be real? Because people love real. The thing is why do people love the Kardashians so much? Though, maybe it is somewhat scripted. Maybe there's some
It
stuff.
is.
But guess what? It's like. That's as real as it gets. Like, you know, you cussing out your sister or like
yeah.
hitting her or like
Yeah.
being, or like Jersey Shore and like, like people want real.
Yes.
Yeah.
People don't want like cookie cutter, like presidential, like,
No.
okay, make sure you don't say this and then you're going to not say this.
Who
and
is like that besides me?
You'd be
Oh,
surprised.
yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Marcos Witt.
I
Oh
I
my
doubt.
gosh. He trips me out. He's
Really?
funny.
Is
Yes.
he, I've met him once. We met one time and he's like, I recognize you. And I'm like, I don't know if you do or not, but I know I recognize you, dog.
He's real.
You're somebody.
He is.
Is he?
He would be fun to sit down and
Yo, connect me or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
I could throw down, like, do a dropper there of your name.
Yeah, drop.
Well, I went ahead and
But
ruined that one.
who do you think would do it?
I don't know.
Man, it's
That's the
tough.
problem. Look, that's the reason why it's hard.
I can't have a reality show because I would lose. Like, people
Right.
would be like,
Absolutely.
her testimony, she's not.
For
but
sure.
this is exactly who I
But
am.
that's who you are.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
And I don't hide it. I'm just like, I love Jesus, but
sure.
this is my new quote, actually.
Okay.
I just said this for the first time to Marcos's wife, actually. I was with Ruth Mixter and Miriam.
Okay.
And Ruth was like so sweet. She's like, she's the, what is it? What was she saying? She's the heart, the soul of the team at church. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Thank you, Ruth. And I'm like, I think the secret of that is that I don't take myself too seriously.
Yes.
But I take what I do seriously.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so
exactly.
it's not that I'm fake or I'm not showing
No.
people who I truly am. I'm just not, full of
But
myself
the
where
thing
I
is
can't.
people don't like. This is a problem. Is people see an image of you.
And they're going
And
to
they
judge
don't-
me regardless.
Because everybody that I know who knows you, so we're mutual, has nothing but great things to say. No one's. No, I swear on my life, I put that on my kid. Nobody ever.
Hey,
I'm
we
just-
get your
I'm
point,
just saying,
bro.
I'm
We
just
get your
saying because
point.
I think you think I'm a freaking liar and I'm not.
I know, huh?
No, hold on. Let me get my George Lopez. But no, for real. Like everybody always says the same thing. Like she's super real, she's super funny, she's outgoing, and nobody has anything bad to say. But it's the people that don't know you that are like, oh no, she's this way, she's that way, blah blah. Like I'm like, I'm talking like internet trolls,
Yeah.
right? I'm not talking
Yeah.
about anybody that I personally know, but like internet trolls and stuff. And I think that's hilarious because like you don't even know her, like you don't know
Yeah.
how she actually is. She's not this way, or oh, she's a diva because she wants it like this and she wears this and she's in the middle and blah, and I'm like, that makes no freaking sense. You don't even know this
before
shit.
Instagram Live went live, that before
Yeah,
they had the
right,
lives
yeah.
and the videos, there was this other app. I don't remember what it was called, but you would go live on it.
Periscope.
It was at Periscope?
Periscope. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it's called.
man.
Yeah, Periscope.
And I would do some lives and I would show me fighting with Tony, me fighting with Seth.
Whoa.
Me like,
Heck yeah.
and my mom was like, you need to not be posting that.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah.
this is what this
This
is
is
for.
us.
I want. So I've always wanted to do a reality show. I think it would be
You
super funny,
Should.
but I know that those religious people, and I just don't want to hear it.
But
I'm like,
I feel like that's the thing though. Like you make your brand and you make you and you do you. And the people that fall in love with you fall in love with an actual version of you. And I feel like I feel like the support, like for instance, like you and I, like you. I hope you like me, but now
I don't like you. I love you.
Okay, but
You're
because
a godsend.
but because you know me and we've had real conversations.
there's people that don't like you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's probably people out there that might not like me, but
You're like, I love him.
but like for instance, no, I just think like your perception changes of that person. You didn't love me at the very beginning when you met me because you didn't know anything about me, and now that
I
you
love
know
what
something,
I love what you did though. I
Yeah,
was like,
okay,
man,
okay.
this guy's thing is he's
yeah.
good. He's
but like as a person,
No,
it's
no,
like,
no, I
you,
didn't.
you don't because you don't know that person and you have an image of them, or maybe somebody said something good about me or something bad about me, but it's like you don't really know until you actually dive in and get dirty with that person. You're like, oh wow, okay, they're this way, they're that way, they're and I feel like that's I think that's what it comes down to. That's the nucleus of an actual friendship. And so, but I feel like people fall in love. Like even when I started doing the music that I do now, at the very beginning, I remember when we posted the first thing on Aliento, oh my God, people were like, how can Marco allow this? This is satanic music and I can't believe this and that. And I had all of those and I'm like, you know what, but I'm going to stay true to myself. I'm going to be who I am. And so now, and then I gained a following of people that loved me for who I am.
It hurts in the
That's it.
beginning.
It does hurt
It's
at the beginning.
uncomfortable
It does.
in the beginning to be, accused or tested. But I feel like when you're genuine to yourself, all right, well, I'm preaching to myself. But when you're genuine to who you truly are, I also do. I think I'm a little private. People don't know this. Only the people that have known me because I'm not that way anymore.
Right.
But I'm actually shy. I could be shy. I'm not it anymore.
I could never see
But
that. There's no way,
watch, I'm gonna call Fadi. I'm calling so Fadi was my first choir director. She's the one that discovered me. She was the one that heard me sing for the first time in choir, in that youth choir.
Yeah.
And she admitted to it because she's a songwriter.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
her songs are really cool. You would like them.
Yeah.
But she's not a singer. But so
Okay.
Hi, Fadi.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
Fine. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I got you on speaker.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'm doing a podcast,
Okay.
and you're the one that knows me from the first moment that I started singing.
Okay. Yes.
How would you describe me as a 15-year-old?
You were very friendly, a good friend. You were the smallest in height out of the whole group. So the big boys used to pick on you, like Richard and Felix. You know how they were. And always very willing to help. You love to sing. Very sweet.
You told in the other studio the other day, you said that I was actually shy.
Yes, you were. You were shy. And I know you wanted to sing in the play that we did, the Joseph play.
The one that I showed you.
Yeah. And then I encourage you to sing so I can hear, because I was in charge of the music for that play, and you were a little bit shy and you didn't want to sing in front of the people. So I just told you to sing it in my ear. And then I heard you sing, and you were a beautiful voice, very sweet, on pitch. So I said, this is great, you know. And I told Sandy, and I told her to put you in solo.
This is
I think you did two songs.
I did two songs.
You did two songs.
I did. And so people, when I tell people that I was shy, they don't believe me.
Well, because, you know, the Lord equips you for the mission he has for you.
Yeah. But I was shy, right? Because I remember being shy. I was embarrassed by everything. Everything was embarrassing. So anyways, all right, you heard it from Fadi.
We heard it.
She's known me since I was 14. How many? 32 years. Yeah, okay.
And we
Couple of years ago.
Our memory is still good.
We're still, thank God.
Microchip works.
So all right, love ya. You're gonna come out in the podcast, okay?
Oh, okay, honey, sure.
All right.
Okay, besito, mama.
Okay, bye.
She's like, I don't know what a podcast is. I'm on it.
Oh, man.
So I was shy.
I would have never guessed.
So
insane.
yeah,
Dang, you spilled a lot of beans.
I spilled the beans.
She about to
So with
spill
that
some
being
more.
said, oh, you like that segue?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh no! You didn't tell me it was the stinky beans.
You told me to wait.
Yeah, you said to wait, remember? You said, don't tell me.
Don't tell me. You're like, no, please don't tell me.
All right,
I'm like,
I'm gonna answer every single question.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
All right, give the instructions. What is it?
Okay, here are the instructions. Where
Dang, I should've
I always
been
get these.
smart.
I get these wrong.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the time. So I'm just getting you. I'm gonna give you a heads up. So you have picked to not do trivia. So we are gonna ask you hard hitting questions that are gonna force you to want to eat a bean. But here's the problem with those beans: 50% of those beans are good beans, and the other 50%
Oh, this
are
thing
bad.
smells.
No, they smell
It's bad.
like rotten egg.
So, yeah. So here's the thing: you answer the question.
Oh, it smells like dog food.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in there.
You answer the question.
No, don't look. You can't look at me.
You don't have to eat the bean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm answering everything. I'm just
Are
letting
you?
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. All right.
You don't. You go.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I got a question for her already.
I got one too.
Dale.
I will let you go first.
Okay. Who is someone in the industry you pretend to like?
Somebody in our
Come
industry
on.
that could be all the way from Marcus Witt to
SpongeBob.
to SpongeBob, to Lily Goodman, to Christine De Clario, all the way down to Marco Barrientos, all the way down to.
I like them all.
Oh, but you got to answer though.
There's somebody that you do not like, that you're not
I'll tell you the easy answer. You can just take a bean.
You can take a bean, or you can be honest and tell us who is somebody that you pretend to like because you got
But nobody's done anything to me for me not to like them.
nobody.
No, but just, I mean...
I'm a peacemaker.
That you are.
Sometimes I don't like my husband. There, I answered it. Tony.
Wow, she pretends in her marriage. That's it. That's the title of this. We caught her. That's it now.
I think she still has to eat one, bro.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
That is
Studio audience.
Does that count as an answer?
No.
Yeah. Come on.
All right, who do I pretend?
You come on. Yeah.
Yes, 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
No.
We see our cameras rolling.
Hold on. The other cameras are rolling, and there's the battery for the other one. You can take that one off and stick it in.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, 10 seconds.
I'll give you a 10-second counter. Here we go. Drum roll. 10, 9.
I don't know. I like everybody. Lily Goodman. I like her though. I like her.
God.
I'm just dropping names.
Golly.
man.
All right, I'll eat the bean.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let's see.
I love Lily Goodman.
I know you do. Y'all are really good friends.
Oh.
And
She's
she lives here in Dallas. She's right. She's here in Dallas.
I think so.
I think so. Right.
All right, Tim. There's
All right. Let's see. What does she get?
I'll eat the bean. You're right. Man, the first one, I'm eating the bean.
I told you. These
I
are
like
hard hitting
this one.
questions. These are hard hitting
She's
questions.
already eating it. She's already eating it.
Dog food.
Oh no!
keep-
Oh no! You can spit it out.
What does it
if you
taste
want.
like?
Like dog food? You can't swallow it, can you? You can't swallow it.
Drink your water.
You better drink that water, girl. Spit it out. Dino, catch it. Just catch it, Dino. Sacrifice your hands.
Oh, okay. We need a napkin.
Go get a
Hey,
napkin.
SpongeBob, here. Come
No,
on.
go get a napkin. Go.
Take my headphones off. Take my headphones off.
Oh my god.
Take my headphones
Dead
off.
fish. It was dead fish. Dead fish.
It was a dead fish. Oh
Yeah, it
my
was.
god.
No, it was. It was dead fish.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
There you go. You saw that here first. I'm just
Just
saying.
for that, I'm gonna keep eating the beans.
Yeah, I know. Just keep spitting it in his hands. All right, I'll give you an easier one. I'll give you an easy one. You'll probably answer this one.
Gross. It does taste like.
Okay, that's fine. You can leave it off. Okay, let me give you one more question. I'll give her one more question.
God.
All right. So this one
Just
should be
one?
This should be easier. Yeah, yeah. We can do two more. I think he has one more question. I'll give you one though. I'm gonna give you one. All right. This one should be easy. What is a song of yours?
Oh my god.
It's stuck in there.
What is a song of yours? Okay, your song that you have recorded that you hate playing live, that you hate doing. You could do without it for the rest of your career. You don't ever have to play it ever again.
Currently, or what? How I felt. I have felt like that,
Oh, really?
but I don't feel like that anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, what would currently?
Yeah.
Yeah, currently. What is a song that you were like? They expect you.
Que se llene tu casa if it's currently.
Really? You're done with that song.
Yeah.
You're just like I can't. But people want it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But you're just like I'm
It's
over
like
it.
one of the yes.
Okay.
But I felt more like that about The Power of Your Love.
Really?
What?
Yes.
There was a point where you're just like, stop.
I'm done.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
And
sing
I
this
would
anymore.
purposely not sing it in concerts, and they're like, "Poder de tu amor,
Oh,
las
they-
águilas." Like, and you're like, man, I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta sing it.
You're like, shut up, old woman in the front row. Whitney Houston.
Wow.
That was really gross.
Yeah. All right. Do you have another hard hitting question? All right. Last one. Right?
last
Give
one?
me something
Last
else.
one?
Give me a chip. Give me a chip bag.
A chip bag.
I need to
That's
change
cheating.
the.
Change the palette.
Yes, I'm a very.
I know. Yeah. Eat another bean. Look at that. Salt and vinegar.
Thank you.
There we go. Shout out to Seth for helping us out.
Seth on the beat.
Seth on the beat.
Okay.
ASMR over here.
ASMR. He doesn't like that though.
Yeah.
Keep
You
doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
No,
doesn't like-
I've conquered it. I'm conquering it. I have a condition called dysphoria or dysphoria. I think it's something like that. But it's the sound of
Go.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
What is the most illegal thing you have ever done and got away with?
Ooh.
What?
Oh, well, your son has the
Seth knows.
answer.
He's over here like trying.
Who told?
You want to say it to the mic? You come say it in the mic.
Who invited you? Who invited you?
Seth.
So, you remember one time you were like, you thought there was like a police behind you?
Wait, you thought that what?
There was a police behind you?
No. You're not saying it right.
You thought that
It was Daddy.
behind
Yeah.
behind
So let me tell it because you're not saying it right. All right. So what you do, man? All right. So Tony and I were in two different cars. I have a Hyundai,
Yes.
the Elantra.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it has turbo. So it could go pretty fast. And then we have a QX80 Infinity that has a big, a big
engine.
engine.
Yeah.
So it could go pretty quick. So we're always like when we have the two cars, we're like, and
You're
the
like
highways are open.
Yeah,
we're like
yeah.
pushing,
Yeah.
speed, going fast. Well, in this, I was in the car because the Elantra is mine, and we're speeding. I'm going over 90 miles per hour, and I see an SUV behind me, and I'm thinking it's Tony. So I get out of the way, and when he gets closer, I cut him off, thinking that it's Tony.
Oh my God! Let me find out. It was a cop.
It was a trooper, dude.
No.
And it's not just a regular cop.
No.
It's a state trooper.
A state trooper.
Worse. Yeah.
He pulled me over, and all he said was, "What are you doing?" Like that. Like I was like, "I'm dead. I go, Seth. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to jail."
So she
know?
stole his gun and shot him, and then she
Wow.
got away.
That's how it happens.
what
That's how it happens.
He was so nice. I think it was the end of the day, and he's like,
He was just
when
like,
I was like,
"Screw it."
"I'm sorry, it's my husband. He's behind me." He's like, "Is he chasing you?" And
Yes!
I'm like, "We're playing this game, this stupid game."
Well, I cut him off, and I tried to freaking run him off the road.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait. This just in. She still has to eat a bean.
Why?
Why?
She just has to eat a bean, Tim. Last question, like, Tim. Come on, Tim. Hey.
Why do you want to?
Because your dessert. Look at that. Your dessert. Your chips. You know.
Seth is going to be.
Oh.
He's going to sacrifice as tribute.
There you go.
All right, Seth.
Seth on the beat.
And then with this, we're going to go ahead and wrap up.
Whoa. Okay, let's see.
Seth on the beat.
Seth on the beat.
Come
That's
on.
the dead fish.
Let me see what color.
Let's see.
I don't
But
know
can
if
you
it's
chew it and swallow it? That's
You like toasted marshmallow? That might be toasted marshmallow.
maybe.
Chew it.
It's right. It's toasted marshmallow. It's good.
What's it taste like? Yeah?
It's toasted.
Yeah. Highly favored. Highly favored.
Highly favored, man.
Manda aka ata raka dede baka sanda ata ambo osa kata rite eke banda ata.
Yeah, it keeps going. It's a while.
Who
It's a
is
while.
that?
I have
Your
no
mom?
clue. No.
You pretty
No.
you're-
This was I found this on YouTube.
All right, let me
But-
stop eating this.
Oh, you're good. No, you're good.
Oh,
We're
man.
at-
I can smell that toasted marshmallow.
I know.
Is it toasted marshmallow? I smell it. Is it? Let's see. That's not toasted marshmallow.
Or
Seth.
it could have been that or stink bug.
It's a stink bug. Smell his breath. Smell his breath. It smells like a stink bug.
Yeah?
Stink bug.
It's a stink bug?
Oh, yeah. That's
He's like, I love it, man.
that's some good old stink
He's like,
bug.
and it's tasty
Look,
too.
you want to
Oh,
try
it
another
does
one,
smell
Seth?
bad.
Because this could either be toothpaste or blueberry, right?
Yeah, that one's good.
You
Either
can, you
way.
can clean your mouth with
You can-
toothpaste.
that's good either way. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there you go. But I'll go ahead and wrap up. I'm going to use this camera right here
Yeah,
to
yeah,
wrap
yeah.
up because our other camera just died. So thank you guys so much for watching, for tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell. That way, every time we drop a podcast, you are notified. Also, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at Tim's Bros Podcast. You can follow me at Tim Bro Music.
What was it?
You can follow Dino.
_ Dino Music.
And of course, you guys are probably already following Ingrid, but go ahead and shout out your socials.
Ingrid Rosario.
Yes.
Where?
Right here, right here. We can do
Rosario?
right here.
Ingrid
Yeah, right there.
Rosario.
Yeah. So make sure you guys go listen to her music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Go stream.
Please don't judge me for and Becky, please forgive me.
Oh my
Just show up.
gosh. Yeah, just love, man. Just love. But
Just love,
yeah, just
man.
love, bro.
Just love,
Come on,
bro.
bro. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to
Washing.
I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
Wash your mouth.
Yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Bye, Tim Bros.